Maybe next year, once they figure out how to bring Kirk back.
Yeah. That would be a bit of an issue.
Kirk?
Kirk.
You're Kirk Cobain and Gerard Way. Famously mentioned on a previous... you should cut back to this. It was on the Thanks Mum podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And dopamine. We were mentioned on dopamine.
And dopamine.
Yeah.
Really?
Did we
still not know who you were by dopamine? No.
Well, no, you went, we're having an interview with them in a few months.
There we go. So
it actually happened. We're not liars.
Well, not about that.
Not about that specifically.
But yeah, I think we were talking before the filming that we said, like, oh, who are they? In the first one. They just sound like the Fontaines DCs.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I love that awkward silence.
Not wrong.
But about a billion times better. You got a better drummer.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Better singer. Better everything. Sorry. I
hope we never have Fontaines DC on this podcast.
I really hope we don't either. But have we badmouthed Fontaines DC on the podcast before?
I don't think so. I think we've neutral mouthed them.
Oh, so this is we've tipped over the edge.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So I'm not afraid to say I prefer this band to Fontaines DC.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the DC related bands.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Is there more?
I don't know. I feel
don't
like
know.
there probably is somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the band The New York Dolls?
Yes.
Okay. Thank goodness. If I was going to ask you to leave.
Did that have any inspiration on the name or
Kind of. We kind of got the name because we liked the idea of having the something dolls. We were really back and forth with the name. It was.
Well, how many did we? What was in the shortlist?
What was the worst one?
Before Tracy, we had the name Osteostriga from a video game, Destiny. It was a gun in Destiny. A credit to my dad for that. He came up with that. And then when we got all the members, we were like, okay, we actually need to decide on a name, and we were going to name ourselves. What was the name that you came up with?
I don't even remember.
53
Oh,
degrees north.
Yeah, it's 53.
What's that?
It's a sports
Where
shop.
Dublin is.
It's
North of
53
what?
degrees north of the equator.
Oh.
But then we were like,
Sports shop in Limerick.
and they're like,
in Limerick.
no, not in Dublin as well.
Is that one in Dublin?
Yes, in Dublin. Jesus.
I've been
But there ended up being a cover band in Liverpool that was called.
Isn't that funny? It is funny now, with the internet. The internet sounds so old, but how you can actually find out now how many other bands have the exact
They
same.
wanted a completely unique name.
Well,
when you look up on Spotify, there's no other DC dolls.
Yeah,
and so then we came across the idea of the Something Dolls.
Yeah.
And then I was listening to
And the
Fontaines.
Something Dolls was such a shit name.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
And then I was listening to Fontaines, and I was like, I wonder what the DC stands for.
I didn't even know. I didn't know until you came up in conversation in the last podcast.
Yeah, so then we're the Dublin City Dolls.
Nice.
I like the alliteration as well. So.
Yeah, that worked.
Triple D. No.
No, that's
DCD sounds like a university.
Yeah.
I go to DCT. I study proxology
But
in
now,
DCD.
if you look up DC Dolls, without band, it comes up a bunch of the Marvel characters.
It actually does.
Wait, no, not Marvel.
It would.
Baz, it'd be DC.
Well, yeah, sorry, DC.
1,000 nerds watching.
We're sorry.
Sorry, nerds.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Basements quaking all over the nation. Although, we don't. I guess basements are a thing in Ireland.
Yeah.
Basement apartments and stuff, but they don't have there's
in
a
them.
they don't. Well, we're nerds and we live in a basement. So
Yeah.
I've just completely undermined my entire argument. So, how did everybody meet?
Through me.
That's
So you're the most important member of the band.
She started. I'll let you say because you started it.
No, this is really embarrassing because it's you want to have a cool meetup story, but I just I decided, okay, I want to be in a band, I want to find people that likes the same music as me, and I just made a TikTok, and I was like,
This is cool.
who wants to be in a band with me?
Were there
And
dabs involved or?
Did you just dab?
Yeah, it's coming back, baby.
It is gone.
Wait, really?
It's coming back.
I always
It's coming
dab,
back.
and they're like, "Stop dabbing." And I'm
No,
like,
it's-
"I'm gonna get it on stage."
I mean,
and I'm gonna
it
dab.
won't be cool when it comes back, but it's
it'll be
coming
back.
It'll just be back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely ruined the story. You made a TikTok, made it back.
Oh yeah, I made a TikTok.
So what did you say in the TikTok? Did you dance in the TikTok?
No,
okay.
I wouldn't do that.
I
No.
wouldn't.
It was just the road.
It was just it was the ceiling, and I was like, "Who wants to start a band with me?" And then I got a few responses, but these are all really weird people.
Yeah.
And I found Abby, and she was like,
And she's also really weird,
Yeah.
but
"Oh yeah."
unbearable.
yeah.
Heartbreaking.
That needs a zoom.
But we ended up living like down the road from each other.
Well, not down
Not down the road,
like
but like
reading your
close enough that we
Okay,
could start a
manageable.
band. And then we kind of we went through so many people with like drummers and singers.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went through them. Straight after the audition, you bring them into a room covered in plastic.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, now you die.
And then I was like, we were so desperate. I was like, we need a singer. And I was like, I know someone that when I used to do theatre. And I got V, I texted her and I was like, do you want to be in a band?
Dear kids.
And she had never, I quit. She's still,
I'm getting to quit now.
That's okay.
Get with
but
that.
she had never even like heard of rock music.
I didn't like
before.
rock. I hated
I've never
rock.
heard of rock
That's
music.
all I listen to
What is
now.
this thing the kids are listening to?
And then I think August of 2022.
It was August.
Wow.
August of 2022, I contacted Tracy and I was like, Tracy, we need a drummer. And she was like, I don't own drums. And then I was like, I helped her find drum kit on adverts.
Nice.
And then a week after she got the drum kit, she joined the band.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Had you been playing drums?
No, I learned
What?
drums for them.
What?
Jesus.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah,
talent.
she's so
You're
great. and
very
for
good.
learning
Very
from
good at
us,
drums.
Because I know her from primary school and we go to secondary school. So, like, I know
Nice.
she's musical. She's very musical. She's like, she could pick up the weirdest instrument and just be able to play it perfectly.
Banjo.
First
We
try.
have an ocarina
We've
here.
got some pretty weird instruments.
Yeah, we've got an ocarina and a tambourine.
Accordion.
That's not that weird.
Accordion. This
Accordion.
band does not need an accordion.
Hold up.
Hold it. Either that or the mandolin. So, tell everyone your names.
Sue.
Abby.
V.
Tracy.
There we go. Sorted. What was I going to say? What's the song about?
Oh, our side. Go on.
Wait, did you write it?
I wrote the lyrics for this one.
Okay.
It's just about catcalling and like, I mean, I was catcalled. I still get catcalled from time to time.
You will until you die.
Yeah.
That's
true.
it's unfortunate reality.
Yeah, and someone just said like, smile or smile more or smile love.
Mm.
And that just kind of pissed me off and I wrote lyrics for
Nice.
this song and yeah. meant to be a pretty good one.
No smiling, please. Yeah. We're the opposite here. Yeah. Okay. So is that how, like, in terms of how the songs come about, in terms of the writing? Do you because you're the bass player and you didn't even sing the song, but you wrote the lyrics.
Yeah, we all.
So musically, lyrically, how's it work?
It's very much a collective thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of us will kind of come up with something, and then we'll be like, okay, can you do that? Can you do that? We hear some lyrics, just sing that.
Nice.
It's like
We kind
it
of-
just comes together.
Yeah, we keep to our own bubbles. Like I won't go up to Sue and be like, play this bass line, and I won't go up to Tracy and be like, play the drums like this.
Yeah.
It's kind
Well,
of
clearly it works.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it's cool
sounds
when
very
you have-
coherent.
when you have the right type of people who can actually make that work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without kind of
Yeah.
getting in each other's way or like.
yeah. We try to stay out of
Yeah.
arguments as much as possible.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to hear that because it
Yeah,
sounds
it sounds
very
really coherent.
cohesive.
Yeah.
I was going to say cohesive,
You
not
did say that,
coherent.
That word.
Yeah. What?
I like that word.
Yes.
Something.
Do those zips do anything?
No, they're purely for design.
Cool. Just it was giving me
How you
anxiety.
remove your legs.
Yeah, it's just like pop my knees out at night. Socks, yeah. This is a very like eclectic kind of style here. So we've got kind of gothic rock over here, we've got kind of punk. This is like
This is like-
80s.
this is
I don't
90s.
know. I don't know.
This reminds me of like a Resident Evil character or something like kind of old school.
Rebecca
like-
Chambers.
Yeah, Rebecca Chambers.
Yeah,
kind of
Resident
vibe.
Evil 1.
I could deal with that.
It's kind of
Like-
it's got a kind of 80s. Have you ever seen the film Fame?
Not yet. It's on my list.
If you're a theater person,
Yeah.
that's
How do you know? Do you know the song?
Yeah.
Okay, at least she knows the
yeah,
song.
yeah,
We
yeah.
have Netflix. We don't know.
And then this is very grunge, I guess. Sorry, I'm just judging.
That like sums up our music taste
Yeah.
as well.
You're like a
Perfect.
Garperger band. What would you? So, how would you describe the kind of music that you play?
Well, it's a collective of all four of these genres, I suppose. I think mostly like post-punk is the best way to describe it. Like
Yeah.
alternative rock, definitely. There's no like more specific genre. Yeah.
You got to make up your own. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
A little bit emo?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Well, I
little bit,
can
little
get it.
bit.
suppose.
Just
Honestly, what I love the kind of two vocals screaming different things at the same time. That reminds me of like old school kind of emo stuff. Like,
I found a band today that you would like.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
how do you do that thing?
Oh, it's on my elephant. Yeah, they're like hot water music, but they started in 2009.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they have fast song, but not all of them. Sorry, this is but anyway.
This band too.
Oh, I just wish
Yeah.
I think the accounts are linked. I think I can get it up on Spotify. hold on. Sorry, guys. This is,
It's not, but
it's really not. Okay, so speaking of bands, while I look for this one, favorite band,
Joy Division.
my
I
God.
think
Joy
it's
Division.
obvious.
Okay, Joy Division. That's the Swedish version. You?
And I have two. I have Limp Bizkit, obviously, and then a band called Dice Bits. They're like an all-female punk band from Texas.
that
Why
sounds
do I
sick.
not know that?
Texas.
That's cool.
So sorry.
It's gonna lean on your head.
Yeah.
Going for a band.
What's it called?
Dice Bits.
Die spits or
yeah,
dice or
as
bits
in-
of a dice.
No, as in
Spits.
die and then spits with a Z.
And when are they from?
No.
They're like now. They're like
Oh.
still thriving. I love them so much. We do a cover of them in between. In the middle of our set, I sing two songs. One of them is an original and one of them is one of their songs.
Oh, sick.
I love them so much, so.
You.
My Chemical Romance.
Okay. Cool. God, what? From going from not knowing what rock music is to
Yeah.
MCR.
They're just so cool.
Do you like George Way? Is that his name? No, Gerard Way.
Jared.
Gerard,
like his
that's
brother?
like
Yeah, Mikey.
his weird brother.
Yeah.
That would not be as successful if his name was
If that band, no, absolutely.
George Way.
George Way. Okay, sorry, Tracy.
Radiohead.
What? Radiohead. All right,
Oh, nice.
sick. So yeah, I mean, I can't see any problems there. We don't have to ask them to leave or anything.
No one said Daniel O'Donnell or anything.
Yeah. Do you know who Daniel O'Donnell is?
Oh wow.
Whoa, you
I
lucky
wish I
people.
was you.
That's amazing. Wow, there's a generation of people who
Yeah.
don't know who Daniel O'Donnell
I mean,
is.
anyone under like 80.
Yeah. Yeah, just never search it.
Okay.
That'd be amazing. So let's see if these guys can.
Yeah.
We should make a documentary. You know those ones where like they check in every 5 years, to see like people growing up and stuff. But we just check and see if you still don't know who Daniel O'Donnell is.
Yeah, we'll come back in 5 years.
That'd be amazing. And then the documentary goes for like 8 seconds as you all just say
Yes or no?
The only problem is there's a really funny like parody thing of Daniel O'Donnell where they do like filthy lyric versions of his songs, which are hilarious.
Oh, lovely.
But so if any of you unfortunately do figure out who Daniel O'Donnell is, then you can enjoy like the fun
Try
stuff.
not to.
Yeah. So gigs coming up. What do you got?
We have the Leaving Cert coming up over here.
What does that mean? Is that a gig or is that you actually just have to do it?
We're kind of taking a break from gigs to kind of let her study, let her breathe. Gonna kind of take
So
the chance to write songs, and then we have Based Festival on June 23rd.
Nice.
We're playing
Tickets
with.
are available.
tickets are
They're still
available,
available.
and that's with some very good.
Is that like?
It's like
Is that a turkey festival or like?
It's
no, it's not
in
based
the Button Factory, so
It's based as in. Yeah, why do they use based?
no idea.
Because it's somewhat controversial term, or am I just?
No, that's bass, bro.
Yeah, that's based, right? It's good to be based, right?
Bass.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's bass.
Yeah.
So there's some killer bands playing at that. So this is
nice.
what, all ages like 14 plus or something,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Nice. I think we'll just about sneak in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys. Now that you're 14, aren't you? So Bass Festival, and then like in terms of what you've been doing, so you said 2022 you joined. So you've been at it a little while.
So we got all the members August of 2022, and then we spent like a year just writing songs. So we've only been performing since August of 2023, where we went into a competition to get into Electric Picnic.
Yeah.
Ended up winning.
Good. As you should.
Our first like public
As you
performance
should.
was Electric Picnic.
Nice,
which is
nice.
Crazy. The confusion.
Wait, so you said August. When was Electric Picnic?
It was the first 2 days, like September 1st and 2nd. So the competition was
okay.
end of August. And
Okay.
then,
Wow, that's
September.
sick. Okay.
so we've only been around for what, like
Bit of
8
a-
months?
bit of
I
a
want to say.
yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's sick. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because I was thinking like, because we've seen this emergence of you guys over the past few months. You do keep popping up, which is absolutely awesome. And so what? Like you're all from Dublin.
Yeah.
And without like doxing yourselves, like what kind of where exactly do
North
you
Dublin.
North Dublin?
We're
North
like
Dublin.
one of the only bands that I know that are like all 4 members are from North Dublin.
So you're
Most
actually
bands
real
are from
human beings.
South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. We can say that because you were born in Cabra.
Yeah.
I was born in Australia. We're brothers, but we grew up. We've got Northside cred.
Yeah. We've.
Lived in Blessington Street. I've been called all kinds of things walking down the street. So
We used to watch the junkies have water pistol fights.
I
The first day of summer, like you just know.
Yeah, there's nothing like a
Sounds fun.
heroin addict water pistol fight.
Yeah.
It's just so funny and refreshing. I do miss it. Sorry, now I'm really stuck in that now. It's 2006. It was a great summer.
Yeah.
I'll make you feel old. Some of us weren't even born.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It happens all the time. I was already 52. No, that's so insane. I can't believe some people are younger than the Nintendo Wii. Like, that just is so weird. Did any of us play video games?
Yeah.
Why did everyone look at Tracy? You play video games?
I used to. I don't really.
Yeah,
do it now.
that's good. So you can actually play the drums instead. What did you used to play? Bratz Rock Legends, or what's it they're called? Bratz Rock Angels?
Oh,
Like
that's a good.
story-based games.
I like what?
Beyond Two Souls, The Last of Us.
Oh, that was cool.
Last of Us was good. Did you play, what was that one about the androids?
Oh, what was that
Just
called?
where I become human.
Yeah, did you play
I
that?
love that.
I didn't play it, but like I watched
It
it.
is good. That was really good. Did you play it?
Yeah.
Nerd. She's cool.
Play Heavy
You're a
Rain.
nerd. Oh, Heavy Rain's good. I mean, it's terrible.
I mean,
but it's good.
It doesn't. I don't think it holds up these days, but it was.
Did any of you own a Nintendo Wii?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, of course.
So you're now our favourite.
It was handed down by her grandmother.
Man, yeah, we were just talking about Nintendo Wii before because there was a competition in America where this like mall shopping center held a competition to give away a Nintendo Wii to whoever could hold their Wii the longest, and a woman died.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
How?
from holding her Wii too long. She backed up.
It's still
She backed up.
slightly funny.
I mean, it's just still slightly funny. I think it can happen, I guess.
Yeah.
She probably had underlying
I'm sure,
health conditions,
yeah,
you know what I
like-
mean? Like bad kidneys or something.
Yeah.
I think her kidney popped or whatever.
That's mad.
Fun.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, we were trying to figure out if she still won the Wii.
Yeah, like
Or if her family got it, or whatever, or she buried with it. So, weirdest...
On that note,
no. So, best gig experience.
Enniscorthy.
Yeah.
What?
We had a gig
was-
down in Enniscorthy in the Free Arts
that's
Centre,
nice.
and it was just like the crowd was just crazy.
Crowd was insane.
It was so
Like-
mad that like even we record all of our sets like the full thing, so we
Yeah.
can look back
Watch
and
back.
like,
Yeah.
Smart.
evaluate.
Whose idea was that?
Her father.
my
Your dad.
father's.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Year after. But he records all of our stuff, and then we kind of criticize it after.
Yep.
The Enniscorthy gig, we were so like buzzed that we played it like 2 times the speed of every single song.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh my
Yeah.
god, how did we manage?
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
And like it wasn't that big a crowd, but they were just amazing. Like we did Zombie, and they were like all singing along. It was crazy.
And the other
Nice.
bands were great as well.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was like
Great-
Crimson
great
and
vibes.
Recoil and Absent.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
Well, that's the cool thing as well, especially when you go outside of Dublin, because like in Dublin, like people are very spoilt for choice with regard.
Yeah.
Maybe not like people under 18, but certainly by the time you get to like the over 18 thing, like there's literally something going on every night, you know. But when you go down the country,
it's like nothing's happened.
it's like
since-
sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
There's actually so many bands in like kind of the Wexford whatever
Yeah.
area, like it's crazy, and they're all so good as well.
Well, I think what happened as well, especially like Wicklow, Wexford, Gorey, all that kind of area, like
Leash, Kildare.
yeah. So a lot of the kind of like people who were cool in the 80s and 90s, right, moved out there to have families,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they had cool children, because that's how it works.
It's genetic.
It's genetic.
It's
Yeah.
genetic.
Biology.
Everyone knows that.
Sometimes it skips a generation, but
Yeah. But and then you've got a situation where like there's a lot of kind of creative artistic
Yeah.
communities outside of, because Dublin's so pricey,
Yeah.
you know. So
Even then, like, sorry to interrupt you, but there's like not even that many venues that do underage gigs in Dublin.
No, they
There's,
really
like,
I can't believe it. It's literally
There's-
like the Soundhouse and what Grand
the
Social.
Soundhouse, the Grand Social sometimes, but like
So crazy, because I
Yeah.
tried to didn't we try to do something in the Workman's one time, and they're like, nope.
maybe yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Colin,
it's
the manager for Soundhouse, Colin Slatter,
Yeah.
he's great at getting the old.
Yeah,
he's
he
also
is.
the guy who organises
Yeah,
gigs.
yeah.
He's great
He's
at
so
getting the
sound.
old gigs going for the
Old gigs gone.
Sorry, not old gigs, but just the gigs going for.
The old gigs.
gigs.
The old gigs
Granny
going.
Pie.
Great as it is. So what was I going to say? All right, we're going to wrap up soon, but I want to find out. You think of a really weird question while I ask this question. While I ask this question, you think
Yeah.
I'll put you on the spot, right? My question is, so you get to like tour the world with a band. They can be living or dead, but it can't be one of the ones you already said because that's boring.
Are they supporting or are we
No.
supporting?
What would be better? What would be more fun?
Good question.
Supporting.
I think supporting is more fun because then you get to do your set and then watch your favorite
Yeah,
band.
You get fans from it.
I love that.
I think it's hard to ask all 4 of us for like one.
It'd be a totally different.
No. This is what I'm saying. I'm blasting
Green
trees.
Day.
Did you say Green Day?
Green Day.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god.
Nirvana.
Oh, Nirvana.
Imagine
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the nod over here from the check shirt. Nirvana nod.
Oh, it's like
Okay, we've got Green Day, Nirvana. What?
I think Interpol would be fun.
Interpol are very good.
Oh,
I
wow.
think I saw them live.
Are they still going?
Do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're
making new album,
in
like-
Dublin this
they're-
You know that song?
Dead
That's like all
Kennedys.
those songs.
Dead
Oh,
Kennedys.
yeah,
Sex
yeah.
Pistols. I feel like a good like
Oh,
old
Sex Pistols
crowd.
would be good.
Sex Pistols.
Yeah,
so funny.
that's great.
Yeah.
They fit in with your excellent
Exactly.
excessive zippered trousers. Green Day. And okay, you nodded for Nirvana, but we'll stick Nirvana. That's pretty good. Imagine that
That's a
as
pretty
like
good
the
lineup.
lineup. Imagine like Nirvana, Green Day, Sex Pistols, and Interpol, and you guys, and you it's just a tour.
How crazy.
Yes.
Maybe
Decision
next
making.
year.
Maybe next year once they figure out how to bring Kirk back.
Yeah. That would be a bit of an issue.
Kirk.
What's the finance?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain and George Way.
I would make a fucked up band of people that nearly have the right name. It's just dudes, George. Have you seen like those memes where it's people who look a bit like someone else? Yeah, that'd be George Way, Kirk Cobain.
Well, they died, so you have to replace them somehow.
Yeah. Wait, George Way didn't, did he? I mean, fuck. What's wrong with my mind?
That's what you think, but they actually replaced him.
Oh yeah. We're on like 5 Gerard Ways.
totally.
Well, we're definitely up to like at least 4
McCartney?
Avril Lavigne's.
Oh,
No,
Avril
like
Lavigne,
6
yeah.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
How many? Yeah, there's definitely at least 3 Avril Lavigne's. Who out of yous would be the first one to get like replaced
Oh,
by a
that's a
clone?
good question.
Like,
I don't know. Never thought about that.
What?
think about it and come. No, because what happens is like bands get really famous, right? But like someone in the band, like maybe dissents or
Yeah,
disagrees or whatever.
Goes against the Illuminati.
Goes against the Illuminati, right? So they like take them to an island, or they just eliminate them, and then they replace them with like a lookalike or a clone. Isn't Kanye a clone now?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Kanye's a lot of things.
I'm pretty sure Kanye's a clone. But yeah. So
So yeah, if you had to eliminate one member of the band
and replace it with a clone.
we're too early in the.
Yeah.
you need to get-
about replacing people.
You need to get Illuminati-ized first.
Dude, we have the cloning room set up.
I know.
ruined it.
Michael, shut the cloning room down. We're not going to need it today. You care most about humans.
Yeah,
And,
that's interesting.
What?
definitely.
You literally had the biggest reaction.
You had the biggest emotional
No,
reaction to
yeah.
anyone.
She's the only one
I
who's
might
not
have like
clone.
screaming
We know.
in line, like, to the band breaker!
That's like my nightmare.
Yeah, well, it'll never happen. You guys are going to be like 800 years old and still doing this. It'll be disgusting, but
Yeah.
it'll be
We'll
something.
be on oxygen at the end of the gig, but you know.
Just in an iron lung, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everyone's heads is just popped out. Just brains in jars. This is the DC Dolls. Cool. Well, we're going to
Yeah,
wrap
thanks so
up.
much
Thank you
for
so much for
doing
coming on.
this.
We now know who you are.
Yeah.
We're no longer ignorant of your presence. We're big fans. We think you're absolutely awesome. And just keep playing music. We need it. Yeah, more of this, please. It's great. I mean, for us, like, because we grew up on punk and metal and hardcore and rock and all that kind of stuff. And so, as you know, we're older than 2006, so we're really old. But, like, we had to endure a really long period between kind of 2006 and
when people
not too long
thought
ago.
other things were cool. Like,
And rock, oh man, it was hard to deal with, where like so much of the music that was being made was like, I have nothing against like electronic music, nothing against hip hop and stuff like that, but it was so
Samey.
everywhere and samey and like, man,
Rock
and
is coming back.
it's back,
You don't
baby.
realise how much of like an underage rock scene there is until
Yeah.
I know.
It's
our
crazy.
parts
Like,
around
it is really cool.
Yeah, so it gives old men like us a lot of hope. All right, thank you very much for coming in, guys.
Thank you for having us.
No worries. Thank you so much.